what do they mean by no media? One thing I know concerning my past in Shenmue, um, because I know the fight choreography from Shenmue, um, this is the truth, everybody. And I just want to say one thing about this Shenmue franchise. They have all their people that are, I believe they prop them up, and they're propped up people that they represent Shenmue, but what did they really do for Shenmue? Okay, what did they do for the game that concerning me and my claims of remuneration rights? Uh, you know, Now it's not really that I want remuneration rights only, but I would really like to be accepted into, you know, their group, their, it's like I'm accepted in the Shenmue 500K group, okay? And I'll repeat that just so everybody hears in case, let's say the big dogs are watching, like James Rayner, Adam Corwick, Corey Marshall. Okay, so if you can hear me, yes, my name is Ryan Salazar, Ryan M. Salazar, Ryan Michael Salazar, you can call me that. Uh, there's too many things that add up to, that are like correlation. Like, take for instance, why is there a number 5 forklift in Shenmue? You see what I'm saying? Why do they focus on a number 5? The year I trained karate and I did these moves was 1995 as a white belt in my dojang. That's in Korean. That's means dojo. Like Japanese is dojo. Uh, Tell me, everybody, which Japanese martial art has these moves? Okay, the cyclone kick. Uh, to be honest, I guess that came from my federation, the cyclone kick, because now here's the thing about this cyclone kick. I believe there's a different name in Korean for it, and there's different name in English for it or whatever. Here it is, Media Meltdown, Shenmue Dojo Show. Now, here's the truth. When I trained Subakdo and in the recreation place, they were not flashy cameras taking flashy pictures, snapshots. No, they were not cameras that looked like all flashy and that guys like that like making a big deal and the media coming in like a group of idiots. No, they didn't make a big deal about it, but there was like a small number of people, about I'd say about there's 1 to 3 or 4 people that would come in with cameras, and they were big bulky cameras, people. They were the bulky ones that they record videos. Okay, if you can imagine that, big bulky video cameras that record videos, not camera snapshots like these idiots they claim here. They say no. And here's the thing: if you're watching, Mr. Yu Suzuki, sir, I do respect your franchise and I do respect Shenmue very much. I really like to be a part of your group and respected in the group as Ryo Hazuki, the one man who did the fight choreography in the year 1995. Now, here's this guy, interviews Matt Reynolds, Eurogamer, Guide's managing editor. Okay? I'm European also. I want to add, quote unquote, I am European, then I'm half Latin American, you could say. Mexico, we've come a long way, and our people are developing in America, around the world. Our reputation for being Mexican too. That's how I get my hair color, my brown eyes, my skin tone, my eyebrows, what makes me look like this Ryo Hazuki, everybody, is my genetics. And that's part of my genetics. Because I also am a lot of British and a lot of Scottish. But I would say more British than Scottish. From one of my parents' sides. And yes, let me hold it steady. Okay. And look at that Ryozuki guy. He looks like he's got my eyebrows. He's got the way my hair would look if it was had a good enough line. It might still look that way. No, period. What's that mean? What does the Shenmue franchise or Mr. Suzuki mean by this? Because I'm the only one in the group that is admitting that when I trained in 1995, there were cameras in my recreational facility. Now, the name of this place I trained, think of the band Linkin Park. I don't even know where that band came from. And they're so popular, so many girls and chicks out there. Babies, we know you like that Linkin Park. And don't get me wrong, I'm American. Yeah, I'm very single. I'm like a dork in Michigan right now. I'm not very cool in Michigan because of my history, because I'm really different. I'm really special, but I'm really different. Yeah, I know what my background's like here. And in Europe, in UK, other places around the world, I'm sure I'm a lot cooler of a guy. But around here in Michigan, I'm not that cool. Not yet, unless I'm propped up to be cool. Like these guys are propped up. They're cool guys, right? They're Shenmue representatives. They made something of themselves, did they? They met the right people, made the right moves, and I'm sure they got in this Shenmue. Now, I think I made the right moves with the Fight Choreography many years ago, and where's the proof? I believe it was recorded on camera. I don't know where that proof is. And hey, I think that proof might be in Japan, or might be in Korea, or might be in America. But it's not going to be presented unless I prove that I really am this person, really look like this person. And here's the catch. I'm over 18. I think what my instructor's plan was that I be 18 years old by the time I'm 18, because when I trained at age 14, I think the original plan was, everybody, that I would look like I would be this guy around 18 or at 18. Like I think their ultimate plan was for me to be looking just like this guy, because I had some acne issues sometimes. I mean, hey, I was a teenager. Now, when I became 18, 19, 20, I didn't have much acne issues. And when I dated someone, I had some acne because, you get all touchy with a girl and you put your hands on her face and you put your hands on their face, you get acne. Now, see, look at these camera guys. I mean, I know it wasn't, there's nothing, I never had an experience like that when I trained. It appears that they're in an airport. And I don't know what they're getting at, because I see those walkways like an airport concourse. Yeah, I worked in the airport too, in Detroit Metropolitan Airport in Romulus, Michigan, of Detroit. So I mean, and there's Japanese people in the airport. There's Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Thai, you name it. There's all kind of Asian people I've seen at the airport. I've seen some celebrities at the airport. Not to get on that subject really, but airport, concerning that picture of Shenmue, that's pretty cool. Okay, to talk a little slower so everybody can understand me very well. I know this is like a lot of information, to take in, because I'm just throwing it out there, dishing it out like, Rio's combos. It's like he just dishes that stuff out, everybody. Here's what I want to explain. Give you a real clear picture of those combos. That's all that is, combos. Our class in Subakdo were all about combos, and really, I broke the record for combos every single time. Now, when I did combo strikes with the hands, I did I used to do a 4 combo strike, and then now recently I converted it into a 5 combo strike with Sabam Nem. Should I say your name? You told me about the windmill, right? These guys don't like me saying their names. I guess I just won't say their name. But yeah. So anyway, it's back fist, middle punch, high punch, spear hand, then the other hand is spear hand. It's 5 combo strike. Notice Jin Kazama does combo strikes. Now, I don't know about any Japanese martial art, and nobody really studied this, did you guys? Did anybody? Did myself? Well, I did, but they talk about combo strikes in that for Tekken concerning Jin Kazama. Now, that comes from Subakdo, everybody. Tang Sudo. To me, that's where it comes from, because I don't know if they even do combo strikes in Kyokushin or Shotokan or whatever, do they? Now, my combo hits are like kicks mostly, because I used to do roundhouse kick, turning side kick, and then spinning 360 back kick. Maybe that's what they call it in English literature, because I used to do that spinning 360 back kick in Hapkido also later. That's like a stand in place 360 back kick. But I did my 360 back kick, everyone, after I did three other moves, okay, or some 3 or 4 other moves. If you want to call the spin a move, you can call the spin a move also. So it's roundhouse kick, that's 1 move. Spin, oh, maybe we got 5. Roundhouse kick, I just call it 3 or 4, I don't know. Okay, roundhouse kick, spinning side kick, and then we have a chamber, and then we have where he kicks with the opposite leg, and that's the 360 back kick, everyone. So there's all kind of things going on that are not even really striking moves, but they're moves integrated within a simultaneous motion of an ultimate attack that would take down multiple guys, multiple opponents. And I mean guys, I mean men. Okay, because now I'll explain that. That 3 kick combo, you notice how in Shenmue that takes down opponents instantly? I used to do that just like that with that kind of power, everybody. And I swear to any God, Buddha, Krishna, or anything you can imagine, any entity in the world. Yeah, I did that, man, because that's my moves. I did that in 1995, and no one can tell me that I didn't do that, because it's like insulting my culture, my pride, my honor. It's insulting to me that I didn't do these moves from Shenmue. Anyone from Japan, even as far as Yu Suzuki to the Emperor, if you tell me that I didn't do that fight choreography, you insult me, okay? You insult my honor as a man and as a martial artist, because I did these moves, everybody. I did these moves. I'll tell anybody, anyone in high stature. I talk about a throne, everyone. Now, I don't know why there's a Hazuki residence in Japan. Anyone want to explain that? Because I had a degree that I believe gave me all kind of rights to Japan or something. And I don't know exactly what happened to that. I mean, in fact, if I don't get my remuneration rights acknowledged for Shenmue, I'm a little scared even for me to go to Japan. Because I feel like my life may be in danger. It's there's like the same thing if I go to Mexico. You know, I'm American there mostly, and am I gonna be safe there? You know what I'm saying? I'm American, and I know for a fact I was supposed to go to Japan. Come on, Kyosanem Savoy. I'm gonna say your name because you're an officer of the law, and you'd better stand up for me, brother. You remind me of Guizhang. I know that disclaimer is not supposed to be true, or no, let me rephrase that. The disclaimer for Shenmue about people's identities not being true, that these are not real people, I believe that's to protect people's identities, okay? Now, I had a karate instructor, and he's a big shot in the police department. I won't say his rank, but he moved to another state, and I'm telling you, he reminds me of Guizhang in so many ways. And Josanem Savoy, like French. Savoy is the literal translation of Savoy that everyone says Savoy, or everybody says Salazar. Well, my translation is Salazar. Salazar. Ryan Michael Salazar. Or Ryan Salazar. Now, that's all I'm saying, everybody. Because I think we're wrapping up here, and they're going to start commenting, talking, and these Australian dudes here. I always wanted to go to Australia. Yeah, I always wanted to do a lot of things with my life. So I believe I'm Shenmue. Oh, we got another song. Okay, maybe I'll keep going, or I'll wrap it up. And this, everybody, is a Shenmue stream 2-3 days ago. Yeah, my claims, everybody, concerning Shenmue, I just want to say I'm not trying to ruin the franchise or ruin the group or anything, but I have a degree. I had a degree from my karate instructor or instructors, and they know literally the translation of this degree, and I wish that they would stand up for me. The Federation, Phil Duncan would stand up for me. I'll just say your names. Michael Zigafus. You're a high chairman in our Subakdo Federation in America. Okay, I know you're a high chairman. I've seen you online. He's from Michigan. That's one of my karate instructors in 1995. And just a few years ago, he was my instructor. Now, hey, everybody, just because I have bipolar disorder or whatever the crap it is, you know, I don't want to be discriminated against. And there's people that have
Hey
that.
guys, welcome, and it's another